Ah, okay, so I just watched Peter's part 8 story, and I must tell you, is quite traumatizing for me personally. Is yeah, people who are close to me knows that I have zero emotions, zero. I'm very logical, zero sentiments. No, I could not believe that I started tearing up before Peter started crying, in that video. And the only reason is this: I wasn't crying because of what I was hearing. I was crying because I could relate to so many things that he was saying. But that was not really the thing. I was crying because I was afraid. You don't understand. I was listening to Peter and I was afraid. Why? In my head, I'm just thinking, how is this nigga alive? How is Peter alive? You know the kind of fear you have not when you are in danger, when you are come out of danger and you now realize that you've been in danger. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you are in danger, but you don't know. It is when you come out of it. As an adult, there are some things you do as a child that for some reason God save you. When you think about them now, you are now scared. It's like post reaction. I was listening to Peter and I'm saying, how is this dude still alive? Ha! Now, I'm not saying again that everything that he's saying is 100% true, but come on, there's something Peter has done. He came prepared. This was a premeditated confession. It took him years and years of gathering his facts. So sorry if you feel like we are one-sided, we think that we are believing him. Yes. Oh, he did not hear from the other side. Are we going to go and beat the other side to say something? If the other side is justified and have anything sensible to say, they will say it. Instead of trying to use people, I saw Clinton Code fooling his generation. I see the whole plan. I will not be surprised if very dark man jump on it because clearly that's what he does for a living, whitewashing criminals. So I was afraid because I know the magnanimity of danger that this guy has been in. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that he escaped. Because come on, man. I told you in my video yesterday that if you really think this whole agitation is about money, you have missed the most important part of this whole thing. If you think this is all about money, you've missed it. Now, this part 8 reflects that. You see that this one has nothing to do with money. Hatred, bigotry among brothers. Hear this. Yoruba people say, Tikule o ba pani, tode o le pani. How do I translate this? If the death inside your household did not succeed in killing you, there is no death from outside that can get hold of you. The Bible says a man's enemy is his household. His enemy is in his household. Hear this. There is no way an external battle can destroy you if the internal battle did not sell you out. It takes Judas for the adversaries of Jesus to capture him. Have you not wondered why they want to kill the Jesus but yet they can't recognize him. How come the people who hated him that much and who want him dead, who want him crucified, they could not recognize you? Do you really think they could not recognize him? They are the one who took him to court, you remember? How come they could not recognize him? Why do they need Judas to point him? Because every external attack need a collaboration with an internal enemy. Hear this, you will need it in life. You are worried about what is happening outside. You will not win if you have not looked inward to find out who is the collaborator from your own camp. So I understand what it means when somebody is suffering from internally generated attack. And I look at Jude. But so, let's delve into this. There's nothing else to say on this matter. It's crystal clear. It's audible to the deaf and visible to the blind. This is not the case of money, a profit sharing. Those ones are just residue of the level of bigotry, animosity, and hatred that this guy have suffered. And it has been for long. Why did they hate Lola? Before I continue, I want to give a very special shout out to Lola. You are in the generation of today, in the world where everybody is impatient, in this crazy world right now, to find a woman like you is a miracle. And I want to take a time out on behalf of Peter and all of us, say thank you to you for standing by Peter. Peter for don craze now. Because Peter have no family. As a man going through life, going through different problems, there's nobody in your corner. You go craze. You will craze. I want to especially give, I don't even know how to sing a praise. You went through all of that with a man and you choose to remain and you still choose to be a wife. We've never had your argument. We've never had any funny scandal, nothing till now. I respect you. I give a shout out to you. Thank you for upholding dignity. Thank you for really loving Peter the way he needed to be loved. Thank you for standing strong. Thank you for your unexplainable patience. I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I'm giving you credit, I don't even know how you survive it. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. It's a great thing you've done. Not many women can. And I will not even advise my sister to, if I'm in the shoe, if I'm your brother, I would not even encourage you. But you've done well. You've done a noble thing. You saw something in him, you believed him, and you stood by him through all of this adversity, knowing fully well that you are all he got. Shout out to Lola. Now, like I said, there's nothing else to talk about. But I noticed something. Have you guys noticed the ridiculous silence of people that are associate and friends of these guys? For some reason whatsoever, they said, especially all our celebrities, our celebrities know how to run their mouths. They know how to tweet and throw shades and throw jab when they know what they know, when they want to be creepy. Have you noticed that all the guys who are close to these people have ridiculously been quiet? The E-Money, the cases, those are their friends. I still saw E-Money's comments on Jude's post recently. The cases, the E-Money, because everything that Peter is saying, they are aware. There's no way. They know most of these things and they know that this guy has been mistreated, has been marginalized. They know. But you know why they have been quiet? They don't want to offend one against the other. God will judge all of you. I know those guys who are close to them. So all of them, they we see you guys hang out. You know these guys. The guys in the comedy industry, they know this shit. At one point or the other, way into their beef. You know exactly what has been going on. You know this Jude. But guess what? Because you don't want to offend one, you stay silent. It's good. You don't owe anybody that. Stay silent. That will tell you that what this guy is saying is correct. Because provided that Peter is making things up, he's saying what is not correct, I promise you, they would have said something. They would have. They would have said something. Now, if you notice, so sorry to all of you who said we are believing Peter, we did not hear from the other side. Let me tell you why we will believe Peter. One, he's coming with receipts. Two, who stopped you from saying something? Have you noticed that Jude have not defended anything since, except the one that he was quickly come and show registration. Have you noticed that they are not angry about what he's saying? They are angry about why is he saying it. You've noticed that in all of both Jude, Paul, and all the people I want to use to whitewash, I want crazy clown, I want, and I see some ladies that they begin to engineer bloggers, same way you did to Cynthia Morgan. That's how I say I would not be surprised if EDM jump on it. Now they're beginning to engineer some bloggers. Have you noticed that none of the people who are trying to defend Jude is actually countering what Peter has said? No, they are not even angry that what Peter is saying. They are angry that Peter is saying something. The matter is already in court. Oga, is that had much proof. Peter is proving. At least have some boss to say what he said though is a lie. And of course, then you will now hold us the truth. They are not even angry about what he's saying. They are angry about why is he saying it. That is the reason why we believe him. Your actions have shown guilt. Numbers are flying. Interestingly, I told you yesterday that this Paul guy, he will soon realize that he's a victim himself. So many things. What Peter is doing is a deliverance to Paul. What Peter is doing right now. But you see, Paul cannot decamp because Paul and Jude have jelorerewe, have mulerewe, as fashorerewe Yorùbá. If you don't understand Yoruba, I can't help you. What it means is that Paul and Jude, they have conspired together to perpetrate a lot of evil behind. Now, Jude has equally played Maradona on Paul. So Paul cannot cry out. Because if he cry out, Jude know his secrets. Jude have nothing to lose. He will bust everything. Two, he cannot cry out because he has eaten the forbidden fruits. He has eaten it. So there is no way he will be able to say something. But I can bet my life that Paul is having a shocking revelations right now based on what Peter is leaking now. Paul himself will be finding out like, what? Because this Jude, bro Jude, the darkness in your heart. Explain to me why you don't like Lola. Because she's older than both you and Peter. How is it your business? As siblings, you know, sometimes this is the problem we have in family. You can advise, you can have an opinion, but to impose your opinion on somebody, an adult, is madness. Why do you not like Lola? Because she's older than Peter and you. I like to be adding that. Or because she's simply a Yoruba woman. Yes, I will go there. Let's go there. Because we always want to act like this fact are not there. Is she because she's simply a Yoruba woman and tribalism has just eaten you up? Because somebody like you will definitely be a tribal bigot. You are a greedy bastard. You are very greedy. You are very greedy. Paul was just a jealous dude who just feel entitled. And Jude saw it and began to feed her so that he can take advantage of that jealousy to introduce greed to him in order for him to defraud both of them. It's unfortunate. Paul, however, I know wherever you are. Do you guys saw that I told you that Paul himself is a victim? Do you saw that he did a press release yesterday that is detaching himself from all of the family problem going on? Paul, you don't have sense. I don't want to insult you, but you clearly don't have sense. You do not have any sense. So now you have been involved. You see, like I told you, they are angry that he's speaking. They are not angry about what he's talking about. They are not ready to defend what he's talking about. They are angry that he's speaking. And some people are saying, his family matter. Why is he speaking online? My friend too said, the matter is already in court. What is he coming online for to seek public sympathy? Blah, 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 blah. Wow. Wow. You guys have been granting interview for the past 5-6 years, talking shit about this same Peter. Now, for the first time, he decided not to grant interview. Have you ever seen Paul granting interview in podcast? Do you know how he runs his mouth anyhow? Jude have any point to just talk it up. Jude was on Instagram Live with Tunde Ednut. He was on Instagram Live with Daddy Freeze. They've been talking. They've been talking the entire time. But now, for the first time all these years, Peter decided to talk. It's a family thing. Why is he bringing it online? But they've been bringing it online. They've been on the radio station. They've been on podcast. You guys didn't have a problem with it. I don't understand this. Like I said, there's nothing to analyze in this matter again. After listening to that part 8, is one, to thank God for Peter that is still alive. But let me get this lesson. There's no reason for this video if you did not get this lesson. Hear me and hear me well. The moral lesson of everything, when after listening to that part 8, is this. Whatever you permit will exist. I want you to write it down somewhere. Whatever you permit will exist. Let me break it down for you. The day they called, their mother came and they called out the meeting and they said they've rejected Lola. You cannot be a Okoye, you cannot be a wife in Okoye's family and all of those things. And Lola angrily left. And, Peter, whether you like it or not, this hatred has been for Peter long ago. How do you still live in the same house with these people? Your wife was missing. Your intending baby mama was missing at the time. She is absconded from you, and they did all of that to you in your house, and you are still performing on the stage with these people. You still live in the same house with these people. They came back, they called another meeting, they said the son is yours. Somebody picked the picture of your son and called that boy a bastard to your face, and he still have all his 32 teeth intact. You permitted it. Yoruba people will say, Ọjọ́ tá a bá rí bí ni bí ń wọlé. Baba, you see, even my mother, God rest her soul, knows. There was a time my mother call my wife to say, because then we just married, we're still trusting God for babies. And what's happening with baby making? What is going on now? Are you guys? I wasn't there. My wife got home and told me that, mommy, she said it very politely, no fight or no pressuring her. In fact, she prayed for her. I drove to my mother's house. I said, let it be the last time you will ever call my wife to ask her anything. I am your son. If you have any question, concern, advice, prayer, opinion, ask me. Let it be the last time you will ever call my wife to ask her anything. Which one you're asking now? Báwo lọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ? I am your son. Is she supposed to impregnate herself? I'm the one that should impregnate her. You will set the record once and for all. There is no way Jude will pick my son's picture and call him a bastard, and Jude will go home without injury. There is no way on earth. Is it that both of us end up in the hospital, or God give me power to beat sense out of his body? Ain't no damn way. That time, there's no settlement. This one that your mother now call you guys. If you have stood your ground and draw line for everybody, two things will have happened. Is that you people will have break, they will not be Psquare from that point, or everybody go get sense. You see this, and let it not be like I told you yesterday, the error of Commander Wikpe. Whatever you permit, we exist. Whatever you permit, we exist. And Peter, this is for you. God has delivered you in so many ways. I know this matter is in court and I think you should fight it, but I want to advise you, run for your life. Run to safety. These people, household enemy, they don't give up. And if they don't know anything about you, they cannot kill you. These people, they are after your life, not the money. The hatred, the hatred. Run, oh. God will shield you. God will protect you. And to Jude and Paul, there's something to say to you. Your nemesis will catch up with you over time. My name is Victor King. I'll see you next time.